Welcome everybody to Pug TV. This is Jadrian. She says, wait a second. Oh, I waited. Having an argument with my wife. Anyhow, Jadrian with Pug TV. We're here in Everquest 2. Got my account back. So excited. Everything's good and golden. So what we're going to do is spend some time going through a couple of homes. There's my wife. Hey, Roselia. Let me zoom in. Alright. So what we're going to do is pull up the housing board. We are on the Freeport server. We're on the Freeport server, not our usual hangout grounds of Antonia Bale. So we are not too familiar with the housing leaderboards here. So this will be kind of fun for us. So here's the housing leaderboards. You want to do that one, the Hall of Fame, Rancho. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Pulled up Hall of Fame, number 1, Rancho Relaxo. So we're going to check that out. Rancho Relaxo by Popcicle. Let's see what we get. Ooh, it's on the Tenebrous Island Refuge. Very nice. So we're going to go run around, take a look at what they've got. I'm glad I brought my wife because she can point out fancy things like, I don't know, but she's good to have. So you can sometimes point out what items were used to create different effects. So, oh, wow. Ours already got some interesting stuff right there, whatever that is. Alright, so we're running across here. That has caught my attention. They made a car. Is this like a conglomeration of small parts, or is this something you can actually pick up? Wow. Wow. I'm guessing that's the farm tractor. That is very cool. Oh, yeah. What is it, V? Alt V? Uh-oh. Ugh. Voice has to be enabled. Hold on. Ugh. Thought I had all that. Voice chat. Enable. Silly. Alright. Let's try again. Oh, wait. I just saw a thing. Oh, there it is. Alright. So... now I gotta add the channel. How do I add the channel? Yay. Grouping. Alright, we're gonna do a group chat. We'll have to make our Norathian Home and Garden design channel later. Alright, so now when we ask cool questions, I don't have to relay it. Razzie can talk. So Razzie, what do we have here?
This looks like some Tinkerfest cogs. They get some propagation.
So what that means,
They're gonna distillery and some other Tinkerfest cogs.
I might have to turn you up because I didn't hear a word of that. Oh. She says she's on the wrong server. We'll get it worked out. See, it's those things that you never really check before you go live, that when you realize you need it, you probably should have checked it before coming in, but that's what makes it fun.
Does this work?
There it is. Alright, so what are we looking at?
Okay, we have a vacant sarcophagus, a baneful sarcophagus lid, a Thurgadon distillery, some Tinkerfest cogs, and the seat up top is from the Kellethan Festival.
I was going to say, because it looks like a big leaf.
Yes, it's the Kellethan leaf chair from the Kellethan City Festival.
Sweet. Well, I love that. That's very cool. Alright, and a wheelbarrow. And then he even made a farmer person, right? Over here. Can't see the face, but
Really, really big.
yeah, I know. We're in the land of the giants. All right, what else do we got?
Garden plot with nothing in it. Not a very good farmer.
But well, you know, everybody has to
Oh,
start
wait,
somewhere.
no, he's got hay in there. He must have already harvested it. Yeah, that's what
But he's got horses. That's the important thing. Even the horses look big. But I guess horses are big. Oh, yeah, there's the garden. Alright, so we got a little farm. Okay, let's talk about the outside structure here. Whew, this is actually huge. This is big, I think. So I'm coming around the outside. Let's see what we got. Are you gonna run around the outside? I'll just follow you if you run around the outside. Wow.
he likes carrot tables.
Who tables?
Carrot tables from the Kara faction merchant.
Where are those being used at?
So much for you following me around, yeah.
Oh, well, I was sidestepping. Where are you at? Oh, here you are. Okay. Well, you didn't go the way that I was following. Oh, this is nice. Oh,
Giant must live
I was
there.
gonna say, that's a
house.
big. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that the same waterfall on this map that's on all the maps?
Yes.
He really... Ah, I see what he did here. Those walls are very cool. Makes it very private. Alright. Because usually that's wide open, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. That's very, very cool. I like what he did there. The bridge is very nice. Okay, now she's following in the right direction I wanted her to go. Alright, so I'm sidestepping. Let's get a nice big view of the outside. I honestly still think that is huge. Most of the time when I see structures here on the island, because they had to put so much of an item count on like their trees and shrubbery and forestry, that the houses aren't entirely big. So I'm not sure if what we're looking at is a large in terms of item count or just large in the fact that he just made all the pieces big. If and that makes sense.
The steps here, as well as the front deck, are made out of the carrot tables.
Alright, I'm going to shift it down to walk mode since we're about to enter the home. Alright, here you are. Yeah, see, I think you just made everything
Big
big.
because they made everything big. So it looks bigger than it would be if they had made it, you know,
Yeah.
people size. I mean, even barbarians can't fit in this place.
Now I wonder if maybe this is like a troll. Well, trolls
Trolls aren't as big as barbarians.
Say trolls aren't so much bigger. What about ogres? How big are the ogres?
Not much bigger than barbarians. Maybe a little, but...
Alright, well, I like the outside steps, so well, it would be neat to see if you can access those from the inside as well. So you just have different ways of getting to the top floor. Alright, shall we go in? Let me catch up. So the outside is nice, though. I love the log cabin look to it. And big, big double doors to
Used
get
a
in.
lot of Kara scratching posts.
They're pretty cool, though. I like the big flame here in the center. See, this is the kind of house you're going to find on that Extreme Home Makeover. The huge great room that's got the dining room. Let's see, where are you at? Alright. So we've got the living room, dining room, looks like, yeah, in the back. I'll have to go back there, but the kitchen, seating area. So I love this living room area. It's a place to sit. Reading area. A Jafia something production is what I had a pop-up say. Yeah, those scratching posts are kind of neat, but kind of creepy at the same time. That looks like something from like Knowles.
I was just thinking they took it off of a beaver dam.
I was just thinking, it just made me think of the Knowles, like in Antarctica, or not Antarctica, but like Thundering Plains or whatever, where you get kidnapped. I don't know, it just made me think of Knowles. I like this recessed sitting area. Excuse me for jumping on your furnitures, but I just wanted to see out the windows. What are these, some kind of frosted panes on the windows here?
Ice tiles.
Ice tiles. She said it. She forgot to push her button. I relay it. It's a team thing. Now, I didn't open these back doors. Let me just see real quick. I wonder if these take you... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's where I came in. Oh, that is the back door. Takes you out the back. Okay, cool. Here comes the kitchen. Yep, it's a home of giant mannequins. Big paintings, big counter space. So it is huge. And there's your oven, stovetop. I have to jump if I want to take a look. Big knives, cutting area, wash basins. Ooh, that's a dirty dish. Yeah, I definitely love the log cabin look to it though. Very cool. And even their refrigerator is really nice too. I like the look of this fridge.
Berwin display cases turned up on their ends.
And another big fireplace cauldron holding thing. That
Action purchase.
I was gonna say though, but that would be difficult to get and reach your pot, wouldn't you think?
Not if you're a giant.
Not if you're a giant. Well, I'm not. So for me, that would be difficult.
Have you seen these chairs? Whoever lives here is, so...
My goodness. Oh wait, can I sit in them? I guess you can't right click and sit on them. Let me go ahead and get rid of my screen. There we go. That way you can enjoy the full beauty. It's really nice though. Actually, I like the colors. The colors seem to go really well too. Dark, homey type colors. Very nice. And I am really enamored by your scratch posts and how they've just used those as Lincoln logs to put together this log cabin feel. Is very, very cool. So let's take a look upstairs. Central fire to help warm the place, and nice dangling braziers up there to light. However, I hope those are magical, because real flame that close to your ceiling might have a fire problem. Alright, so here we are. There's one of the double doors. What do them double doors do? Oh man, I got stuck on something, but here I am. This is like those, reminds me of the caves. Had to go down into the...
Of course, the double doors open. That's what they do.
Well, yeah, but open to what? Open. Nice. Balcony. Got the rocking chairs. Need a little table so you can set your big jug of lemonade out there. Overlooking the farm. So I like that. Let me hop up. Then on the other side you've got a sit-in bench. So again, this would actually be real good. You could have several people be out here visiting, relaxing, chit-chatting. So that's very nice. Let's see what else we have up here. Ooh, I see a bedroom. Statue. Nice mirrors. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the rooms that they have created. So room number 1 that we're going into. Oh, it is the baby's room and the kid's room. Well, I guess you just go baby room because at first I thought that was a bed, but they're giant. So that is a seating bench, perfect for breastfeeding time. Then you've got a treasure chest here, full of toys, with clockwork wind-ups and, you know, I was gonna say like animated dolls or plushies or something, but being giants, those are actually probably real. So just watch out for the mess, and you gotta feed them every now and then. But very cool. I like that. You got toys, rocking chair. Very cozy. And look, there's the baby. That baby is pretty big. And then they got dingly bone chimes and charms and stuff hanging down. And baby dragon hanging out.
Dream catcher.
So this is the baby's room. Very cool. I like the ceiling and the lights. And it's a dream catcher apparently. And a little writing desk. Okay, so we got some more roomage. So if we come
There's
back
the
here.
door to the outside.
Yep, one of your outside doors. And then here's another room. This is probably the parents' room. This is huge. I gotta jump to get up here to the desk.
Vanity.
Vanity, apparently. A place to wash basin. Clean up. Seating. I love that bed actually. That is a very cool bed.
Marketplace. Cherry Grove.
What's behind there? Oh, just a wall decoration. Or is it? And you've got nice hutch. Got some cool stuff on display that they've picked up. So I like the master bedroom. Let's see what else we have. Got some paintings here and there. Oh, hey. So busy looking around the home, I forgot to look and take a look and see who's here. And we've got the Gamer Me has joined and Eagle Claw. So let me take a moment to address the chat because I have been a totally terrible host. So let's see, it says, been waiting since 10:30 for you. We were here pretty close to 10:30. Yeah, we were really close to 10:30. Where were you? You had to refresh your screen. Refresh. It says, hey, getting the Velia Special Edition worth get. Well, I don't know. Do you know what comes in the Velia Special Edition?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, they're only worth getting if you enjoy the game. I mean, what's the quote? It's the sort of thing that you like for people who like that sort of thing. What? We have a quote for that. 1 second. Let me share the quote. And I can answer your question about the Velia Special Edition. I just gotta find it. So if you ask me, is the Velia Special Edition worth getting, I will answer to you in the immortal, long-lasting words of Abraham Lincoln. Wait for it. Story lost. Do a Control F. Do a find and put in Abraham. Abraham Lincoln. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, here's the question, if it's worth getting, or the answer. People who like this sort of thing will find this the sort of thing they like. There you go. And
As far as your question on the Lava Storm house, the Lava Storm house is an 800 count item house. It's very dark, very difficult to work with as far as trying to figure out how you want to decorate it. If you really want to decorate it, there's a lot of freaking lava, but it makes awesome warehouses. I have 6 of them. One for holiday stuff, one for floor tiles, one for flora. You get the point.
So if you want to have some storage houses, it's an excellent expansion. Okay, so moving right along. Yeah, I know. Put on there, I'm not paying attention. You're absolutely right. I totally was not paying attention, but I'm good now. I just got so enamored by the size of the home. It was awesome. So, Eagle Claw, how's it going? The Gamer Me says, I'm in game. Well, where in game are you? We are on the Freeport server today. That's where we are. And then Cynic has joined us. How's it going, Cynic? Is the Lava Storm house? Yep, we said the Lava Storm house. That's the one you talked about, right? Because you own like 6 of them. Yeah, she's reading the chat too, so she's coming on. Oh, and Eagle Claw started Star Trek back up.
Tribble.
Awesome.
Tribble. Tribble.
Tribble? What? She's reading ahead of me.
Catch up with the chat.
I'm trying to catch up with chat. Alright, and then Gamer Me says, can we see the lava house? I think we can see a lava house. We will find a lava house and visit it once we get done looking here. And then Cynic says, hey Jadrian, you and Raz should log into STO before Monday because they are doing a special event where you get a 2-hour XP boost and a free tribble. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to do that. I like getting free tribbles because that would go along with my free starship that I got that I can't use till I hit level 50 or whatever Rear Admiral is or whatever Admiral it is to use the free starship. So yeah, that would be cool. And then the Gamer Me says, read what is said about the abbeys. The babies. Oh, let me go up to babies. Hold on, I gotta use this mouse. I gotta go back. Something about troll. I think I saw it, but let me go back. Hold on. Baby, or if he's a troll's dinner. Ha. Yeah. I don't know. I think I might go with dinner because the family's not here, and no responsible troll family would leave a baby all by itself. So it's probably just dinner, waiting to get 8 when they call them back.
As far as tribbles go, they're just like guinea pigs. They just keep breeding and breeding and breeding.
Yeah, so if I get 1 tribble today, I'm gonna have a lot of tribbles eventually. So, oh, and Eagle Claw got his tribble, and he made level 3. Awesome. And then gave her me about the babies. Oh yeah, I got it. And then Eagle Claw, I sent you a friend request. Oh, okay. So when I hop in, definitely cool. I like to have friends because eventually that means when you level up past me, you owe me stuff.
Toilet test.
All right, I'll be there for the toilet test in a moment. And then Cynic says a tribble you can use immediately, so I'll have to figure out what that's about. Apparently I get to use it. Yeah, but a free tribble turns into a big pain. Yeah, which would go with the breeding and the... I'm okay with that. It's all free, right? And then Cynic says, yes, there are charts on how to breed them to get certain ones. See, that's cool. That's like a game. We get to breed them. And only if you leave the tribble in your inventory with food. See, I got no problem with that. I like mini games. Okay, so caught up on chat. Let's see what I've got in here. Another room. Oh, this one's nice too. I like the bed. I've seen this bed before, and that's kind of cool.
Wantia.
Huh?
Wantia bed.
Oh, a Wantia. Ooh, I like that painting though. Something about hobbits and a giant fish is just really, really cool. Is that a cake? Okay, so then I was like, they got a cake in here. Just for me. Alright. So now I should be able to make my way. See, now that is a creepy looking painting. Because I'm sure it's like a tree, you know, with a thing up top. But to me that...
It's a boat.
It looks like a hand. Some sort of misfigured treant wooden hand coming up out of the ground. And the fingers have like stuff built into the palm of the hand. It just creeps me out.
It's a ship.
It's a ship. Well, it's a creepy looking ship on a creepy looking
like
hand.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Just saying. And then Cynic says if you put it into your device slots, they won't breed. Oh, well, we want them to breed. And the Eagle Claw says, what if you take them back out and put them back in the inventory? They're busy talking about the tribbles. And then the gamer me says, what server are you guys on? There's a Freeport server. Thought Freeport was the evil side. Yes, it is evil side, but they also have a Freeport server. Now we're only on the Freeport server temporarily. We're just coming to check stuff out.
I wonder if I could create that in game.
Oh, my wife is wondering if she can create the creepy gnomish hand ship painting in real life. Alright, so here I am checking out the bathroom. Oh, they got a shower. I always dig that. Hold on, I gotta come in here. And look, and there's the shower head and the faucet thingies. Beautiful. And then there's a bathtub.
Oh, I have to leave for his toilet test.
Yep, that's a big toilet. So let me... I have to, because I have to chat my command. So let me do this. That's a big toilet. I think that's going to be more than I can handle. So let me... let's see if I can back up a little bit. Alright, let me rotate my camera. Okay, so what was it? Chair sit? Sit chair. Oh, actually, yeah, that's big. I tell you what though, I would rather have my guy sit on toilets that were too big for him than trying to squeeze into all these little tiny toilets that I find in a lot of people's houses. So this is one of the better toilets, but it is a little bit too big, I have to admit. Because look, my feet are dangling off. Him sitting in there reminds me of like a 4-year-old learning how to go potty, or a 3-year-old trying to learn how to go potty. So I think we're good there. So at least the toilet is a good size. I would rather have it bigger than smaller. That way you don't miss. No permafrost visit tonight. We can do a permafrost visit tonight. If you saw the previous broadcast, because we actually came on a little bit early and did a special broadcast. It's just that the person that we were going to visit wasn't on, so we just did this for a little bit. But you know, now that you're here, we can go ahead, hop over when we're done here, make a jump over to permafrost, and then come check out your place. Because I think you said you had a guild hall or something like that, and we could check that out too. And then let's see, Cynic is, if there's food in your inventory, they will breed if you put them back in. So more triple references. So just in case you happen to be seeing this for the first time and don't know anything about what we're doing, but you decided to dredge through and watch the whole thing, I also play like Star Trek Online and other stuff. So right now they're just making some cool references to Star Trek Online. It's free to play as well. And that's what we do here, free to play gaming. And then Eagle Claw, I'm going to have to try and find that chart somewhere. Oh yeah, the breeding chart. See, I didn't even know they had a breeding chart, but I already know my best friend is Google. So I'm just going to put STO space Tribble breeding chart. Let me do you a solid right there. In the middle.
It's not Star Wars night, people.
That's okay, they're not talking about Star Wars. Auburn. Star Trek.
Star Trek. Star Trek night. Not Star Wars or Star Trek night.
Alright, well, I did a search in the stowwiki.org. Here is a chart to a Tribble breeding chart. So we have them. You want to breed your Tribbles? They got it. Just do a quick search. And then the gamer me says, did you know that if you go into Legends of Norath card game, you might have some free packs? They have loot cards, you can get stuff for the game. Yeah, trust me, I know all about that. Because, see, Jadrian here, as much as I'm, you know, into the revisiting and stuff, my actual skills and creativity are pretty nil. So I give all my loot stuff to my wife. So she gets it. Oh, and then that's what she put. I steal all his loot. Mine. Yep. So that's been taken care of. Alright, what else do we have to visit around here? I think we did pretty good. We hit the whole thing. We got houses. We got dragons. Ooh, what's this? This is open. Did you already open the door? It should be shut. Or is that just wide open? Alright. Well, we'll come out. I think this is the one we came out already. Alright. And then the gamer me says, the only problem my guild hall is seasonal change right now. It's not totally done, but I can show you other areas I had close to 100 free packs not knowing it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of free packs. I don't think I've ever had that many free packs myself when checking out the game. I know I've had a lot of free packs at one time and my wife was pretty jealous.
Mine.
But yeah, it didn't matter because she gets everything anyway. Alright, so we're heading back on downstairs. We are done. Oh, you know, I never really did take a peek up here at the ceiling. Ooh, I like that vaultedness. So I really enjoy this house. It's actually very cool. I enjoy very much the log cabin feel. We'll make our way down here. Very well designed. I think that was very, very cool. Problem is, I'm not quite a giant, but I am big enough that I hit certain areas and I have to lean over, squat down, so when I'm walking I don't bump into stuff. She says crouch, not squat. Well, whatever. Either way, I had to bend my knees in some way. Alright, so this is just a quick little snapshot run through again. The great room. We had the upstairs, we had the bedrooms, at least one kid's room, the master bedroom, another room, and a bathroom with an oversized toilet. The great room with big furniture, your kitchen, nice open kitchen, dining area, and then we had the outside. And what was really cool about the outside, in case you missed it, so you had to watch this later, was the really neat tractor. So all in all, this was a pleasure to visit. So what I'm gonna do is come back out here. Let me just hit run since I'm outside the home. We'll just do a quick backup shot and let you see the front one more time. So this is huge because we found out it was built for giants. That's awesome. Alright, any parting comments before... Oh, you already moved on. She already moved on.
I said I was bored there. Moved on.
Where did you go?
Someplace else.
Okay, well we can check it out later. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we gotta go to Permafrost because we gotta go see the Gamer Me stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so we're done here. I'll have to write down this place and then I'll post it later. But we're gonna go hit Permafrost. So what I'm gonna do is stop the cameras here, log out, come back in to the broadcast so we can go take a look at some stuff on Permafrost and follow our friend the Gamer Me around, and he's gonna show us some things that he's got going on. Let's see. Gamer Me says SOE had a podcast on Twitch earlier. It was posting your stream like mad. Get to now. What was it doing? It was. What do you mean? It was doing what? Posting your stream like mad? I didn't quite catch that. Let me stop my broadcast real quick here. Let me find the thing. So I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to rate. Please come visit. Let me show you here what we got one more time. I always encourage folks to take the time to come and visit a place in person because it is kind of cool, you know, to watch the video, walk through it, see the work that people have put into creating. But it's also really nice if you can come, visit it yourself, and then leave some votes, leave some likes if you've enjoyed it. So I'm going to take a moment to write down what we have visited. She found one that she likes too. Oh, Gamer Me said he was talking about my stream in the podcast. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. Thanks. Did they say cool and look at it and say it was like the coolest thing ever? Or they just said, okay, next question. I don't know. I've never watched an SOE podcast before. Alright, so let me just update my notes here. Alright, so this was, first of all, this one was by Popcicle. So come visit Popcicle's place. Popcicle. And this one was called the Rancho Relaxo on Freeport is what I think I said this was. Freeport. I'll tell you what, this gives me like a virtual unlimited amount of houses to come and visit. With so many servers to choose from and so many talented folks building houses and posting them, I don't think we'll ever run out of chances to come and visit the creativity of our EverQuest 2 community. So I am more than happy to visit. And if you know of a place, just send me a private message in the forums. Just send it to Jadrian, log into the forums, because I actually can get to my forums again. And let me know of a cool place that you know about, would like to see, and I would drop by and check it out, which is what we're about to do. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here, be back in a few minutes, and I'll be on a new server checking out some new stuff. Alright, see you all in a few minutes. Take care now.